Hey guys, it's Lawnmowers 14, and I did get another lawnmower. It's a Craftsman LT4000. You know them; they're dimes a dozen. 38-inch cut. Here's what it looks like. Sorry if you can hear wind. It's pretty shitty. I just want to make it into a little racing mower. 12.5 horse Tecumseh. And I've been working on it. I'll tell you the story on it. I do need some help with it. This tire goes flat, so yeah, I was mudding with it. But I got it, and I could. Let me turn this radio down. So, what happened was the guy said he couldn't get it to start, so he replaced the ignition, the solenoid, and the starter, and still could not get it to start. So then I just screwed around with it, and I messed with the safety switches and stuff, so I tied them all together. Other than that, it's cranked over for me, but I could not get it to start. It seemed like it had no spark, so I kept cranking it, and what I ended up doing was getting one of my spare batteries and jumping it with the jumper cables, and it spun the motor over faster that it actually fired right up. But before I did that, I did take off the old 10 horse Tecumseh. I switched the magnetos out, so because it wasn't starting, so I switched. This is the magneto, that original one that was on there, but I couldn't get no sparks, so I figured I'll just change this. So it fired up, and so I figured it just needed spun over faster to fire up. So then I got it to run, and I was mudding with it a little bit. That's why it's muddy and stuff. And then I park it here because I was going to try to mow with it, and when I go to lift up on the blades, it goes to want to shut off. Well, right here is all my switches and stuff I've taken off. This was for the blades, safety switch. As soon as I went to turn the mowing blades on, it went to shut off. So I cut the wires and twisted them all together. I'll show you. I have wire nuts on them. 3 wire nuts. The lever that engages the blades had 4 wires. This one right here, 2 black ones and 2 whites. So the white was coming up to the solenoid. That's actually coming into the solenoid. This red wire is just extra piece of wire I had to so I didn't have to join them really tight since it was too short. I just had a little scrap piece of red wire, so don't let that confuse you. Other than that, I just bypassed them is what I'm pretty much doing, bypassing them and connecting the wires straight together. So my question is, do you think connecting them like this would end up making it not want to fire back up? Because I mean, it's spinning over fast. I hooked it up to the truck with the jumper cables, and it still don't want to fire up. I just can't get it to fire up, and it seems like when it's cranking over, it's just wanting to pump some gas. This battery's shot, but I mean, everything works. But I was just wondering if maybe twisting wire nuts together, if that would affect getting spark or not. I don't think it would, because if it's cranking over, because I was messing around with them, I was flipping them around and stuff, and then it wouldn't crank over when I turned the key. So I'm thinking as long as the motor's turning over, we should have spark. Other than that, does anyone know the gap that these should be for the magneto? Is what I did is I just got it as close as I could to right here. I just got it as close as I could to these, to the flywheel. That's all I did. And then that's about it. So if anyone knows why it might not be starting or something that I can try, that might be easy. I did try changing the spark plug already. I did sand down the stator. Other than that, I don't know what the hell it could be. But what I want to do with this is I'm going to drop the trans, and I want to, if you can see it right in there, I want to put a smaller pulley on it and kind of turn it into a little racing mower type thing. I'm going to take the mowing deck off and probably sell that. It's got a mulcher on it, it looks like right now, or whatever the hell that thing is. But I would like to put a smaller pulley on it in the rear end and then just speed around with it, because I think that would be fun to do with this since it looks shitty already. Missing the light lens and stuff. So I think it would be neat to just have fun with it, play around with it. So I think that's what we'll do with it. Do that, and I might get a seat out of the back of a junkyard to a van and put it across the back so it's like a golf cart a little bit. Like I said, the right tire is flat, so it's leaning. And the Ford, I finally put my tube into that tire, because I did have a spare tire on it, but I finally got it back on there and working again. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. It's pissed me off all day because I had it running real good. It was running like a champ. Just was running real good, and then now it just won't start back up. It will not fire back up. I took the carb apart and used carb cleaner all over it, wiped everything out, took the air compressor to it and blew everything out, and it still does not want to fire. Cleaned the bowl out and everything. I even tried spraying with that little spray bottle right there, gas into the carb, and it just does not want to fire. So if anyone could help me out, I'd greatly appreciate it. So let me know, leave a comment or send me a message. Either way is fine, and I'll try to get back to you, and I'll let you know if it works. I can try anything probably, but I don't see why it's not firing back up. It was running great. Now it don't want to fire back up. So I don't know. It might be in them wires, who knows, but maybe you guys will know and you've had the problem before. So I'll let you guys watch this video and see what you think. So thanks for watching and subscribe.
Everywhere there we are, it hits me right in my heart. It sure left its mark on us, we sure left our mark on it. We let the world know we